Can you really go from blank canvas to a live professional website in under 10 minutes from only your desktop? Well, today I'm testing Nicepage to find out. I'm going to build a website from scratch using their AI powered website builder and their editing tools to create a website and publish it directly to WordPress. See if Nicepage delivers on the speed and design freedom it promises. Okay, welcome to Nicepage. The first thing that stands out about Nicepage is this isn't just another website builder plugin. Instead, you have access to this dedicated application for Windows and Mac OS. Personally, I prefer this approach. It separates the design process from your live website and also shows you how much the team at Nicepage care about website design by building you dedicated tools to curate your website exactly the way you want it and not just another plugin on top of a WordPress site. So, because this is a dedicated tool, the interface feels much closer to something you'd expect from a professional design tool rather than a traditional website builder. When you open Nicepage, you are greeted with this dashboard view. On the left hand side, you will see your local projects. These are the projects you've been working on recently. Consider these your sites. On the right hand side, you will see a visual representation of the pages within your website, giving you a preview of how your website is looking right at this moment. And on the top of the page, you will have access to lots of video tutorials that are incredibly useful to helping you get the most of this powerful tool. At the top, you will see useful functions like import, export, duplicating your site, deleting your site, and even publishing live to your domain. So let's jump in and start creating a new website using Nicepage, and let's see what we can create within 10 minutes. Let's start creating our site by clicking the new site button. Right away, Nicepage will show you templates. Now, impressively, Nicepage offers over 15,000 professionally designed templates to get started from, covering a range of categories like you see here, from technology, sports team, music, entertainment, fashion, beauty, art, design. Pretty much every category is covered. Now you can select one of these templates and jump right in, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to use the AI builder because on this channel we love to play with AI. However, before we do that, I do want to call out the wireframe feature. Often when looking at those professionally designed templates, it can be overwhelming and difficult to visualize how your site might look. Well, the wireframe feature is a great feature because in here you can pick a page layout and it will show you roughly how that looks, and then you can add your own finishing touches. I think this is a great use case and one that I would use a lot, but either way, we're going to use the AI builder. Okay, so we're going to jump into the AI builder right now. So the AI builder asks you to give it a topic. So let's just say technology, because we're building this site for our application. And then I've already uploaded an image here. Let me upload again. Let's see, let's upload this image. Let's see, and use that for the site we're going to create. So the AI builder will run. The AI builder looks as if it builds on top of the wireframe idea. So adding some images, adding a technology theme, the AI builder is going to take one of those wireframes and start to tailor that to the website and the images you've gave it. You can see here now, it will give you a bunch of options. You can change the background. We want a light background. You can also play about with your site colors if you have presets. I'm going to play about with some of those. And it actually starts to give some really interesting wireframes. This one here I kind of like. It's showing the hero banner. This one here is pretty good. So let's jump in to using this template. AI has generated this template, but now this is where Nicepage comes into its own, its editor functionality. We've got this template, we can edit every aspect of this page, and this for me is my favorite feature. Whether that be clicking on items and moving them around the page, I'm no longer consigned to using a block layout that often some of the WordPress plugins will tie you into. I have full control of where design aspects lie on this page. Not only that, I can easily click and change the text. I can change the font. Look at the range of options you've got, even just for text components on the right hand side. And another huge area I love is the control of the menus and logo items and the brand items that are often hidden away in some of those WordPress plugins. Look at presets here. Being able to change the style of your menu and see it update in real time is huge. I can click on this edit button, I can add new menu items, I can add different styles. This is a real game changer to being able to quickly have the design I want and get that image out of my head and onto the screen. On the left hand side, there is a layout view where I can quickly jump to all the different sections of my page, which just helps me quickly navigate this UI. One of the other areas that I love about this editor is the preview capability. Now, as I'm editing this site, everything's updating in real time, whether that be changing text, is updating in real time, and you can see in this view how this would look on a desktop. So let's just say I can jump in, I can quickly add a new image from my image library. You'll notice when I'm adding images, you can also directly add from things like Unsplash and Pixabay that have royalty-free images that just make it quicker to get your design. But now, no longer do I have to preview and jump to a different browser tab to view my design. I can see it how it looks responsively across tablets and mobile phones. And I can even add my own devices in here too. It's not just the preview that's impressive here, it's the fact that Nicepage is also automatically guiding us towards having responsive layouts. So even the changes that I've made now are doing its best to keep the layout fluid for those devices, but I have the control now at making those design decisions for separate devices, all within one user interface. Okay guys, so here we are. I've spent the last 4 or 5 minutes making some changes to this landing page website. Finally got it the way I'm happy with it and want to push it up to website. So right now I have an active domain that's running a website built in WordPress. And the beauty of the flexibility of Nicepage is look at the publish and export options you have. So Nicepage can also supply hosting. It'll give you a free website address here where you can view your website, and you can also connect your domain. You can export the HTML code directly into a folder and do further editing. This is useful if you're more technical, but you can also post to or export to Joomla and WordPress, or even things like exporting an image to a template or export the project to share with other people. Today we're going to be exporting to WordPress. I'm going to connect to my FTP server. I do have some credentials already set up, and I'm going to press export. Now what this is going to do is Nicepage is going to connect to my WordPress instance and push my changes now live to my website. So a few moments have passed and hopefully the website will now be live. A few seconds has passed and there we have it. Our site is now live with a contact form that will send notifications of signups to my email address. This is really just touching the surface of editing and building a website with Nicepage. There is way more to the platform, including multilingual capabilities and also rich e-commerce components. So as part of this site today, we didn't build an e-commerce store, but in those web components that you may have seen, there was some e-commerce components out the box where you can build product grids and add to cart type functionality really easily from within the editor. That was Nicepage. Overall, really impressed with the editor and how quick it is to design. I've really missed having a sort of rich editor, desktop editor, when building and designing websites. Be getting frustrated using a lot of the different plugins. So, a real breath of fresh air to give website creators the tools that they need, whilst adding in AI capabilities to make things quicker and easier to get things up and running. Really impressed with that capability, and it's only scratching the surface for the AI capability. I know there's more to come there and what it can do, especially with the library of templates and wireframe options they have. So please take a look at Nicepage. You can start playing around with Nicepage today with 2 projects for absolutely no cost at all, and even for a personal plan that allows up to 5 projects and 5 sites for under $7 a month. You can also use the code in the bio and in the comments below to get 20% off your plan today. So if you are interested in using Nicepage, please use the code below, and that goes to support making more content like this. Thanks again for watching. If you've got any questions about the workflow or would like to see me test any other tools in future videos, please let me know in the comments. Until then, see you soon.